Just 2 weeks left of the Texas high school football regular season. It is a sprint to the finish. These are the picks. Welcome into the picks, your guide to the Texas high school football weekend. My name is Greg Tepper of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Week 10 of the Texas high school football season is upon us. There are playoff spots on the line in this week. We start in New Deal. 7:30 p.m. Friday night at Nolan Stadium in New Deal. It's a matchup of 2A unbeatens on the South Plains as New Deal takes on Abernathy. What are the keys to this matchup? Well, key number one, the youngsters. If you're into the future of Texas high school football, then you will really enjoy this matchup because pretty much everyone who has a major impact on this game will be an underclassman. For New Deal, it goes through their sophomore stud running back Nehemiah Martinez. He has had a real breakout year, and on the other side for Abernathy, their sophomore quarterback, Bryson Daly, has been everything we expected after a breakout freshman year. On this big stage, which youngster shines brightest? Key number two, the turnover margin. Both these teams are very good defensively, and it comes down to taking the ball away. Abernathy's taken the ball away 27 times this season, while New Deal's got 25 turnovers of their own in a game that figures to be very close. Who can win the turnover battle? And key number three, second down. For all we talk about getting first downs and converting third downs and converting fourth downs, I think second down is going to be the critical play in this matchup because both these teams want to run the ball and they're probably not going to want to get behind the chains against outstanding defenses on the other side. Who can set themselves up thanks to second down on 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 as opposed to 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9? That's a big key in this one. Who am I picking? I'm going with New Deal. I think this is pretty much a coin flip type game, and I don't really have a great feel for it, but I'll admit that I think New Deal's defense has really impressed me this year. I didn't think it would be this good. Beyond that, having that stud running back in Nehemiah Martinez, not to mention a number of other weapons on that Lions squad, I think gives them an edge. Being at home helps as well. I think New Deal takes home a very close win. Let's go to Central Texas, 7:30 p.m. Friday night at Gupton Stadium in Cedar Park as the Timberwolves of Cedar Park welcome in the unbeaten Hutto Hippos. What are the keys to this matchup? Well, key number one, the quarterback disparity. This is not exactly the matchup we had thought we were going to get when this game rolled around because Cedar Park quarterback Max Sexton broke his leg a couple of games ago. Hutto's got a great quarterback in Chase Griffin. He has been sensational as a junior after dazzling as a sophomore. But now for Cedar Park, it's Ryan Fiala. The backup steps in, and he has acquitted himself pretty well. How does the quarterback matchup, now shaken up, shake out? Key number two, Hutto's running game against Cedar Park's front seven. So when we talk about the Hutto offense, we talk a lot about the passing game because Chase Griffin has been so fantastic. But I think they need balance offensively if they're going to hit on all cylinders. And that's where their outstanding running back Chuks Nwabuko comes in. He's had a really solid year, I think, flying under the radar. Now, they are going to be going up against the best defense they've seen this year by a factor of about 100. The Black Rain defense for Cedar Park is a vintage unit. This team looks really good, led by their senior linebacker, Jackson Buckingham. Who wins out in that matchup? The Cedar Park defense or the Hutto running game? And key number three, defensive scores. Cedar Park has always had a knack for the big play, whether it's in special teams or on defense, and this year is no different. Cedar Park has 6 non-offensive touchdowns this season, and those can be game changers. They're going to need those game changers in this matchup. Now that they're down to their backup quarterback, they need to get a spark, a special spark, from their special teams or their defense. Can they come through with that big play? Who am I picking? I'm going with Hutto. I think things really changed in this game when Max Sexton, the quarterback for Cedar Park, went down for the season a couple of games ago. Not only is he their best offensive weapon, but he's also the heartbeat and leader of that team. They've been pretty good so far, but I think that Hutto really has the talent to take them down. I think Chase Griffin's been fantastic. I think their defense has been pretty underrated as well. That's why I think the Hippos take home the victory. 7 o'clock Friday night at Frisco Memorial Stadium. It's Frisco Reedy taking on Frisco Lone Star. We knew Lone Star was going to be pretty good, but Reedy? How are they unbeaten. The new school there in Frisco ISD, what a great story Chad Cole and the Lions have been, but this is their big test, their chance to put their stamp on Frisco ISD. Two great quarterbacks in this one. Reedy quarterback Josh Foskey's been fantastic. MJ Rivers for Lone Star has been fantastic as well. This is a pretty close game, but I'm going to go with Lone Star. Speaking of new programs that are unbeaten, 8 p.m. Friday at the Socorro Athletic Complex in El Paso. It's El Paso Pebble Hills taking on El Paso Montwood. And this is another squad that we didn't expect to be here. Pebble Hills is 8-0 and they are rolling. Their quarterback Orlando Puig and their running back Caleb Gerber have been fantastic, but this is their biggest test to date. Montwood is rolling. Their quarterback Andrew Fernandez has been out of this world. I think this could end up being a shootout, and you know what? I'm going to go with Pebble Hills. I think they keep rolling. 7 o'clock Friday night at Hall Stadium in Missouri City. It's Fort Bend Bush taking on Fort Bend Ridgepoint. We expected Ridgepoint to be pretty good, and their quarterback Aaron Allen has been very solid. But, you know, we didn't really expect Fort Bend Bush to be here. 6-0 to start the year thanks to their outstanding running game led by Brian Smith. Can the Ridgepoint defense slow him down? I think they can. Give me the Panthers. Another big matchup in the Houston area, 7 p.m. Friday night at Klein Memorial Stadium as Klein Collins takes on Klein. You know, the Bearcats at Klein had a great season-opening win over Fort Bend Marshall, and their defense has not stopped. It will get a big test this week against an outstanding running game from Collins led by Isaiah Spiller. I think Collins gets the win. And a matchup of unbeatens in the Valley, 7 p.m. Thursday night at PSJA Stadium in Farr, as PSJA welcomes in Edinburgh Vela. I think PSJA is the quietest unbeaten team in the state. Quarterback Trey Guajardo has been really fantastic. They're going to get a test defensively from this outstanding Vela running game led by Christian Flores. Pretty much a coin flip type game, but I go with the SaberCats. But those are far from the only big games in Week 10 of the Texas high school football season. Let's get to the lightning round. I like Hawley over Stanford. Give me College Station to take down Temple. And I'm going to take Corpus Christi Flower Bluff to beat Corpus Christi Moody. Ira Ann over Menard. Give me Argyle to hold off Wichita Falls Hershey. And West Mesquite beats North Forney. Melissa beats Aubrey. Longview takes down Rockwall Heath. And upset special out east. I like New Diana over Dangerfield. West Rusk beats Elysian Fields. Iola takes down Evadale. And I think Pleasanton stays unbeaten with a win over Somerset. Lexington beats Johnson City, Angleton edges Richmond Foster, and Stratford takes down Stinnett West Texas. Andrews beats Clint, St. Augustine beats Joaquin, and Huntsville takes down Brenham. Veterans Memorial beats Sharyland in the Battle of Mission. Give me Converse Judson to stay unbeaten with a win over Smithson Valley, and Shallowater takes down Friona. San Antonio Southwest beats Eagle Pass. Give me Waco La Vega over a reeling Gatesville squad, and I like Malakoff to take down Teague. Denton Ryan takes down Denison. Monday beats Petrolia, and in our six-man game of the week, I like Zephyr over Jonesboro. And those are the picks. What am I wrong about? Which games did I leave out? Leave comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at DCTF. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/DaveCampbells. Follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/DaveCampbells. And of course, see us at TexasFootball.com. Thanks for watching. Enjoy Week 10 of the Texas high school football season. We'll see ya.